Let's say you have a product or an idea to sell. Where do we start? Well, we need to start with an end goal in mind, so our objectives. And in advertising, we talk about marketing objectives, advertising objectives, and communication objectives. Most businesses at some point will want to grow, they will want market expansion, they will want increased profits. So the question is, how can the marketing function of the company help in achieving those goals? So if we want to increase our profits and increase our market share, we can, for instance, launch a competitive positioning campaign against our competitor so that we sell more and the competitor sells less. We might want to introduce new products or enhance our product lines. So this will be some of our marketing objectives, and you should remember that those are like actionable steps that will drive the company towards its broader business goals, and that will ensure the alignment between the marketing efforts and the overall strategic direction of the company. And then we have advertising objectives. In advertising, we mostly aim to either encourage trial of the new product. So someone who has not bought our product before, we want them to buy it for the first time, and we would be then informing the customer about our product and its benefits. Another advertising goal that we usually strive for is continuity. So we want our existing customers to continue buying our products or services. So we want to keep reminding them about the value of our product and that it's somewhat better than the competitors. And then the third thing we might want is brand switching. We want the customers of our competitors to come and buy our product instead. So we want to persuade them that our product is better. And then we have the communication goals, which are the goals that will guide the work of the creative team that actually will brainstorm ideas for the campaign, for the ad. What are we trying to communicate is the underlying question. And communication objectives can be framed in three different ways. We can have cognitive, so think goals, we can have affective goals that relate to our feeling, and we can have our behavioral goals about doing things, taking action. So cognitive or think goals could be, for instance, to make the customer think about the benefits of purchasing a specific brand, or the negative consequences of not doing so. Affective feel objectives will want to evoke certain emotions, because emotions are extremely powerful. Even when we think that we are rational beings, oftentimes it's our emotions to guide our behaviors, and then we just rationalize our decisions. So we can evoke some positive emotions, but we can also evoke negative emotions such as fear of missing out, fear of not belonging, or we can evoke excitement about the product, excitement about being a part of the group, excitement about belonging, and so on and so forth. Nostalgia. All of these are very powerful emotions that we can evoke. And then last but not least, we have behavioral or so-called do goals. What are we trying to convince our target audience to do? Are they to sign up for a newsletter, follow us on Instagram, or maybe we want them to book something, or go to the website and make a purchase? So those are more of call to actions. So we have to remember that all of these goals have to be in alignment. There needs to be an alignment between the communication objectives, which are communicated to the creative team that develops the ads, and the advertising, marketing, and business goals of the company.